Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Europa Universalis IV with me, Alfapiomega, Meiou and Taxes, Historical Immersion and Bohemia. So we're back with the war between the Papal States and Austria, and we are abstaining from it, as was mentioned before. We keep building the spy network, but the war with Brandenburg is coming soon. We really want to take Mittelmark, and, generally speaking, we're in a very good place. We're making a bit of money. We're making progress as far as the Renaissance go. Some of our provinces are at 90% already. Some are embracing it right now. Oh, and Simony fired. Thanks to bequests by pious worshippers, church titles came with land and an income for their holders. By the 15th century, an archbishop could rival a prince in power. Over the centuries, this resulted in nobility trafficking in church titles in order to secure the lands attached to a bishopric or two. Few peasants could afford to pay such a price, so gradually the upper echelons of the church became full of aristocrats whose sympathies lay with their own kind. So we have 75% chance of Catholicism gaining reform desire, and Budějovic getting a greedy bishop. So we can say the church is for sale. Oh, the church is for sale. Did we get the... Yeah, we did. The greedy bishop. The greedy bishop. Our armies are just resting. Are we paying for the army maintenance? No, we're not. We're just enjoying ourselves. I'm going to speed it up. Let this work its way. It's kind of like these two provinces if Austria would like to give them to me. But it's probably not going to happen. We're looking add the local nobility aristocratic idea next, which is going to give us extra year of legitimacy, which is nice. How's our king doing? Peter III, well connected and honest. He's very young, so he could maybe be on the throne for quite some time. Okay, so Rimini forces. Rimini is in this war? It is. Okay, so they're liberating some of the provinces from Austria. That's good. It might lower the war score a bit. You guys keep commenting that I should really break the alliance with Austria, but I know why you say that, but there is no reason to. We are pretty much the same family by now. We have very good relations, so... Oh, Peter III's blasphemy. So contrictions publicly. I know they're getting very strong and that there could be quite a lot of issues with that in the future, but really, I mean, it's just kind of complicated. When you decide to roleplay, it's, a long way. And you can't just break it out of your own volition. Hopefully the Ottomans will get involved with Austria and fuck them up. And we have a lot of territory looking at in the future as well. We have quite a lot of things running around. We have a lot of vassals here and there. And we will be able to get a few more eventually. Our diplomatic power is increasing, which is good. So... Papal conquest of Austria. Okay, Saluzzo accepted peace. They will pay Austria war reparations. Oh, and we have shortage of copper. Can't we get... Nope, we can't. We got decent loot from this war too. So that's gonna be nice. Okay, let them fight it out. Okay, a defeat of Austrian forces. They liberated this province. Oh, they're sieging Ravenna. By the way, you guys told me to add these provinces to the empire, but I can't because they're not adjacent to any of my own provinces. So I don't think we can do it at this point. We'll be able to do it eventually, but not right now. Austria has really big forces. No, but Florence is doing well here. Yeah, the war score is dropping slightly. What did you peace out with? Florence. Damn. Okay, that's not good. I was just about to say that Florence was doing well. Could we peace out with the Papal States? No. When did the war start? 1486. Yeah, we'll be able to peace out of this soon. So how's it looking? 393%, 90. We're getting quite a lot of money. I'd really like to invest it in something, but honestly, the war with Brandenburg is something that will probably cost a lot of our money. So we'll see how that's gonna go. My ports are being blockaded. Well, isn't that? Oh hey, they liberated Heves. Let's go and make it better. Just like that. If they liberate Srem, we're gonna take it. Because I don't want it to fall into the hands of Austria. Our armies are still being led by Boleslav Zhusy, which is a really good general. Yeah, but Hungary has a really massive army. That's interesting to see. Yeah, their defensiveness is really low. Corruption, local autonomy, war exhaustion, prestige. There's just 200 men defending a level 1 fort. That's not gonna go well. Hey, you guys could defeat these guys if you join up. Come on, go help them. Oh, yes. Okay. So if they arrive in time, they'll be able... Hey, the war is over. So let's hope... Okay, Papal States... Hungary will cede Srem. Okay. That's not bad. They got one province out of this. I'm fine with that. So let's lower the army maintenance, mothball the forts, and continue to build the spy network. As I mentioned, we want Mittelmark and Lebus, ideally, as the first two provinces that we are going to get from Brandenburg, but we'll see. The spoils of war. 43 gold. I'll take it. Noble levies return. We haven't used any, so I don't know what the game is talking about. But quite honestly, we have a decent amount of money now. I think we could invest in something. Where's the development? You guys could definitely use, say, a merchant guild. Operation here is very small though. Small like a little duckling. Kozinsko have everything. Hepsko doesn't have a marketplace. That one could help. To increase the modifier. We could build a workshop there. One would go a long way too. But now Vizitsa is developed. Irish rebel against the rule of the English. Or a warehouse district would be a nice addition here. That would increase the production significantly. Oh, but wait. Didn't we want to build the roads? Okay, we got the paved roads here. Preshborg has the roads. You guys don't have the roads. I wanted to build a fort here. So let's upgrade the fort. How much manpower can I contribute? Okay, let's contribute like that and pay for the fort. Kozinsko was supposed to get roads as well. Contribute a bit of manpower. Rural wealth, 25%. It would be a big investment, so let's not do that. Let's waiting for the Renaissance to embrace it, so let's wait for that first before we do any more major investments. Wait, how are the roads expensive here? 365. They could contribute 91. And we could contribute 9,000 and pay about 80 gold. Well, the autonomy is still dropping, so let's not do that. But we could build the road here, honestly. We want to expand, so how much is the road here? 194 gold. We can do that. Okay, let's build the roads here. And someone has a unlawful territory, a high note. Damn. That was a major war. The League of Cambrai. In 1508, Pope Julius II, or Julius II, set up a league against the Republic of Venice, which he disliked and found too powerful in Italy. He enlisted support of Florence, France, and even of Emperor Maximilian. French troops decimated the Venetian army at the Battle of Agnadel in 1509, but the Republic managed to break the league by concluding separate peace with her opponents. Join it. So we join the league, or this is not our business. What's our relations with the Papal States? 73 and only 10 with Venice. Okay, we're gonna join in. Not sure if that means we're gonna declare a war with them. We have 98% in Budějovice, 95.72 and 96 in Hradecko. So when these three get the Renaissance, I'm gonna embrace the institution. I also gave a gift to the lesser nobles and demanded a bit of manpower in return, so we got 3,000 men out of it, and we are now at +1 stability as as the stability is increasing, so we're getting quite a lot of points every month. As far as the empire goes, everybody loves us, so that's nice. Still, they get so much money. There's no way we can get the territory from France, but well, we're gonna see. Actually, there was one thing that I have been thinking about, Bar Luxemburg. Could we support your independence? No. Why not? Bohemia cannot reach France. Loyal attitude towards France. Okay, what about you? Same. Damn. Well, the land of the Bohemian kingdom, or the inner part, has all adopted Renaissance, so I think it's time we embrace it. So let's embrace it, and we'll reduce the technology cost by 25% of many of our, of all of our technologies, and we can get the veiled criticism next. So let's get it. Veiled criticism, level 17 of administrative technology. As scholars began to read texts written by heretics and heathens, they began to question the church. But when laws were religious, it was against the law to question faith. The solution was to question and criticize indirectly, such as by imagining a fantastic land and made-up characters. Readers could read between the lines easily enough, leading to discussions about reforming the church. Extra state. Now, we have unfortunately been discovered when building the spy network on Hoya, so we will declare the war now without waiting anymore, and we're gonna claim that we want Mittelmark. Many nations will join, but we are going to declare it in the beginning just by ourselves, and we'll see if we can get anyone else into the war, because I want to see what the army ratio is going to be. Okay, so we outnumber them significantly, but they will probably raise some troops, so I'm gonna call Meissen. By the way, the trust of our partners is very high. We got 65 in Meissen, we got 100 in Poland and 100 in Austria, so we are an impeccable alliance. So Weimar troops are going to march to Mittelmark. I'm going to give them an order to not loot at all, because we want to get this war, we want to get these provinces, so sacking them and... no. Sacking them in a way that would make it so that we destroy these provinces would be kind of ridiculous. Hold on, we have to be careful. We really don't have any morale here. So let's be careful. Lay the siege, but... Okay, so we are going to heavily restrict looting. Okay, now we do have morale, so that's good. We will allow allies to join us. Okay, this is looking good. Ideally, I would like to take these three provinces, Lebus, Havelland, and Mittelmark, but we'll see how it's gonna go. The war is looking pretty good at the start, as we do have a lot of extra money in the treasury, so that is decent. Unfortunately, we still have army professionalism very low, but I'm hoping that after this war is going to be fine. Do we request war relief? I don't think that's really necessary. Yeah, we would have to throw more than 320 gold at the greater nobles to get... that's ridiculous. To get any reasonable number. Okay, I think we can call Poland when we get the 3 provinces for ourselves, and then we'll be done. Okay, so that's all for this episode, and I'll see you in the next one, where we continue with the war with Brandenburg and see where it leads. So, see you there.